What's going on, everybody? My name is MT, and I have lost control of both this YouTube channel and my life because of this stupid Easter egg hunt. But I'm okay with it because it could be worse. I could be doing heroin, and according to NASA, heroin is bad. But anyways, I want to try to keep this video as short as I can because my head still feels like a bag of hot sewer trash, and I'm no Dr. Oz, but yelling at a camera about imaginary cartoon people by myself in a hot room for an extended period of time isn't exactly the greatest form of medical treatment. Alright, so let's just get to the point, shall we? So, in this scene right here, the Celestial called Essen the Searcher cracks open a planet. Like a chef cracks open an egg. This is an egg. The Easter egg has been found. I've done it. I've changed the world. I'm joking. I may be crazy and desperate, but I'm not that crazy and desperate yet. Alright, so the collector shows the Guardians footage of Essen the Searcher cracking open a planetary cold one with the boys. But wait! Where are the boys? You can't just crack open a cold one without the boys. There are no boys. Oh wait, there is a boys right here. This blue-looking mother effer right here who just decides to just not die with everybody else on the surface because he's too bougie for death or something. Well, it looks like this blue mother effer is actually a gray other effer because he's the other. You know, Thanos' ugly six-fingered cheerleader who used to butt heads with Ronan the Accuser but has since completely 180'd. But, you know, that's mostly because Ronan made his head go that way, like an owl. But he wasn't an owl. Oops. And why do I think that this dude is the other? Well, okay, let's break it down real quick. Alright, so Celestial shows up, cracks open the planet with the stick, and now everybody's like, oh no, we're all gonna die. If I die, then I'll be dead. Oh no. Whatever, shut up. But this guy doesn't die. Why? Because, like I guessed in my previous Easter egg video about Ragnarok, this dude wasn't on the planet at all, but inside of the planet. Which makes sense, because this dude looks like he is hardcore wincing in pain at the sight of light coming through the crack in the planet that Moses the asshole Celestial just made. And as a professional in vitamin D deficiency myself, I can personally attest and confirm that his reaction to the pain of the light of the sun hitting his face for the first time in a long ass time is genuinely accurate, because that is 100% what is happening here. Like, I know how it feels to emerge from the video game basement like, society, it burns. This dude right here is straight up subterranean, so his eyes literally cannot deal with too much light. And this makes so much sense if you have seen what the other actually looks like with your actual human eyeballs. Because this dude literally walks around with a blindfold on at all times like he's always ready for a Mexican birthday party or something. But not because he thinks that Thanos is ugly or anything. Thanos is actually a very handsome man whose motives should not be questioned. Please don't murder me, Thanos. I didn't mean to offend. It's just that the other just can't handle all of them photons all up in his ocular business. Like, it's almost like he has a hangover all the time. I mean, hell, personally, I think that he may actually have become blinded somewhat from all of that sunlight all at once, all of a sudden, onto his eyeballs. So yeah, what we might have seen here was Celestial murdering all of the other's noisy upstairs neighbors so the other can come out and play. What a good friend. Noisy upstairs neighbors are the worst. But not only that, I think what we may have also actually witnessed in this scene was the debut of the Chitauri in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. You know, the aliens from Avengers 1. And judging by the way the other talks about the Chitauri in the movies, it would seem that he and the Chitauri are linked, and that he may actually be their leader of sorts. So it would make sense for them to be hidden beneath the surface of the planet with him as well. But what the hell happened to this planet anyway? I mean, if this planet is where the other is from, and the freaking Celestial cared enough to destroy it, then it's gotta play some kind of role in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, right? Well, if you ask me, I think we may have already seen the remains of this planet for the first time in Avengers 1, because I'm thinking that this planet actually becomes Sanctuary, the domain of Thanos, the Mad Titan. Because check it, when Essen the Searcher's staff hits the ground thousands of years ago, the planet turns black and starts to crack like a chef cracks an egg. Just kidding, I won't do that again, I'm sorry. But we don't really see what happens after that. I think that this planet didn't just crack, but actually a large chunk of the planet crumbled away. Also, I don't think that this planet is a planet at all, actually. I've just been saying the word planet, so you guys wouldn't keep wondering why I kept saying the word moon over and over again before I got a chance to explain why. Okay, so essentially, I think that Sanctuary is the broken chunk of space debris from a moon that we first saw in Avengers 1. This moon right here, to be specific. You can also see this moon during the scene where Loki has a conversation with the Other on the charred black surface of Sanctuary, crawling with Chitauri Leviathans in Avengers 1 before he got his ass handed to him by 6 mere mortals and Samuel L. Jackson. But that is not the only thing in the sky in this scene, because we also get a look at a reddish looking planet in the background behind Loki as well. But what is that planet anyway? Great question, MT. You're insane. I think that that planet is Sakaar, the planet where Thor is going to get into a small co-worker kerfuffle with the Incredible Hulk. Wow, so much kerfuffling this November. It's gonna be great. Now, the reason why I say that is, not only does that planet look like Sakaar, but Sakaar is actually pretty unique because one of its 2 moons, the moon called Saber, is broke. The moon broke! So basically what I'm trying to say here is, the MCU equivalent of Saber, the previously inhabited satellite of Sakaar, was destroyed by the Celestial Essen the Searcher, and that action in turn led to the freeing of the Other and potentially the Chitauri as well, all of whom have chosen to align themselves with Thanos for some reason. Huh, I guess I would make the moon kind of like an egg now that I think about it. Cool. But why team up with Thanos? I don't know. I'm not Kevin Feige. Yet. But I've seen Freaky Friday, Kevin. The Chinese food fortune cookie science is clear, Kevin. I know it's possible, Kevin. I'm coming for that fine collection of hats, Kevin. But if I could guess, I'm thinking that, much like in the comics, Thanos' goal is to use the Infinity Stones to destroy all the stars in the galaxy by having them all go nova. And living in a universe without stars and suns sounds like something the Other, and possibly his Chitauri friends, might be all about. But that is a little bit too Thor the Dark Worldy, so that's probably not their motivations at all, and I'm just making shit up. But that would kind of explain Peter's vision at the end of Guardians 1 with that trail of something heading into the sun and that planet burning behind him. A planet that I believe to be Morag, due to James Gunn saying that the reason why this planet is no longer a vacation destination is because of a global warming event. So maybe this has happened before in the past, and Thanos wants to recreate it. I don't know. But this could also explain why Thanos is always fixated on a bright star every time we see him sitting down in his flying space chair. Anyways, that's it, I think. For some reason, I feel like I'm forgetting to say, like, so much. Wait, I almost forgot. In the comics, the Other is actually a god. An elder god, to be exact. An elder demon god by the name of Chthon. I'm not gonna get into the whole concept of elder gods in this video, but just know that elder gods are a big friggin' deal. And it could be why the Other feels like he could roast Loki in his face without getting a scepter in his sphincter, because elder gods are more powerful than even Asgardians. Actually, there wouldn't even be Asgardians in the first place if it wasn't for the elder gods, to be honest. But whatever, that doesn't matter. Point is, the Other could be Chthon or an avatar for Chthon, is what I'm saying. So, just because the physical body of the Other is dead, doesn't mean Chthon can't come back through somebody else. And if that is truly the case, which it might not be, my money is on Chthon possessing either the bodies of the Scarlet Witch or Quicksilver, because he has possessed both of these 2 characters in the past in the comics. Alright, that's it. I'm done. Tweet this video at James Gunn on Twitter if you want. It would be a huge help, but honestly, you don't have to. I feel like I've asked you guys to do this so much, so I don't know. It would be super appreciated, but at this point, I cannot ask you guys for any more support than you already give me, because I'm so blessed to have you guys in my life. You are all my beautiful babies, and I will love you forever, regardless. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and if you haven't subscribed yet, do it, or just leave a thumbs up, or share this video. That also makes me happy on the inside. And after you do that thing, hit that ding so you can get upload notifications whenever I upload a video. My name is MT, and I'm coming for that fine collection of hats, Kevin. Just kidding. But no, seriously, Kevin Feige, if I get this Easter egg someday, and you guys need a weird, nerdy black dude on the team, hit me up, because I do a lot of weird, nerdy black duding on a regular basis. Duding is not a word. So yeah, what we might have seen here was Celestial murdering all of the Other's noisy upstairs neighbors so the Other can come out and play. What a good friend. Noisy upstairs neighbors are the worst. They should probably be murdered always, all the time. Don't do that. Don't murder your upstairs neighbor. Do not murder your upstairs neighbor, please. I do not want that on my conscience.